Hello, guys. So today I'm with painting student who is just doing her first painting ever, and she's quite talented. You'll see, but she's gonna tell us what she wants to do better, and I'm gonna tell her what she could do better, and then we're gonna talk about how that can happen. And then we'll show you how we make the painting better. This is the painting. This is the reference. There is some things we're gonna choose to ignore, like the angle of the eyes, nose, basically the whole face is more straight here, but we're going with that and we're choosing not to correct that. But then there is a few things that you want to make better, right?
Yes, that's right. I think there are many problems at this stage. For example, the lips. I think this is too dark, and I would like to blend it a little bit better for it to be more natural. And I have the impression that for now it's a bit cartoonish.
The color that is next to the upper lip on the dark side is next to something that's almost pure white in terms of value. So it looks like it's much darker than it actually is. And the real problem is not making that lighter, it's darkening what's next to it. Because right now the contrast is too high. But the problem stems from the highlights, which are very much too strong and intense, right next to something relatively dark for a midtone or shadow. So to do that, we're going to work on the moment where the mouse connects with the skin, but also with the skin itself, because like I said, it's way too light, and it's working on that area is going to change how we see the mouse itself as well. So that's happening a lot in painting. When you work on one area, you will always work on the neighbor areas because they change how you see that area you're interested in. So always check the neighbors. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to use some of the transparent colors we have. We have a transparent white here. We have a more opaque golden ochre, or it's yellow ochre. Yeah, yellow ochre. And we have some burnt umber that's transparent. So these colors from your palette, we're going to use. What we're going to need is some homemade medium, and we don't have that. We have some linseed oil, and we have some odorless mineral spirits. We have to mix them 50-50. We don't have a bottle to do that right now, so we'll just mix a few drops. So with those colors, we're gonna work. We're gonna do some glazing first. So what you can do is take this brush, the bigger one, dip it in your medium, then dip your brush on the palette, take some white, and dip it in the medium you just put on the palette. You can mix it directly with the brush, it will be easier. Okay. So add a tad of yellow ochre to that.
With the brush?
Yeah, with the brush. Just a little bit. Yeah, start like that. Mix it well until you get something homogeneous. Now we'll do a test. Okay, now take your brush and apply it on the canvas where the skin is. Exactly that part, but everywhere. Like, just do a test first, but then the goal is to go everywhere. Can you see it or don't you see it?
I see a bit of gold. Very light.
I think it could be a bit darker to start. So what you can do is add a little bit more of that ochre.
Like this?
Yeah, a little bit more. You mix it, make it homogeneous. I don't know if I say this word right. Okay, and now you do it again. Now you do it again.
Maybe too yellow.
Maybe that's too yellow. Too yellow for you. Then we're gonna kill the yellow, and we're gonna introduce a little bit of burnt umber in that case. The darker color. Okay. Very good. Let's try it with like that.
It's too dark.
Yeah, but it's the color is right. It's too dark, but the color is right. Now wipe that off. Everything you just did on the skin. Okay, okay. Don't rub too much because paper will get into your canvas. Now take that same color you just did, the darker one, grab it with your brush and take it somewhere else on the palette. More of it. Exactly. Grab it like that and drop it here. Now introduce some white inside, or transparent white. Yep. You go inside. More. You need more white. Like everything or something. Like you really need to be serious on the white. Exactly. Now mix that until you get a color that is homogeneous.
No, it's a lot more natural.
Okay. Now, what you can do is maybe dip your. I think we don't need more medium. Actually, I think it will be transparent enough. But yeah, let's add just a drop of medium in there with your brush. Always, just dip your brush inside the medium.
Even with the color.
Yeah. You don't dip it. Don't dip it on the end. Just dip it on the surface of the medium. It will absorb. Okay. Yep. And now, did it work?
I think I need more.
Yeah. Just drop it inside. Okay. It worked now. So now it's more fluid and it will be more transparent. Don't forget to mix everything. Yeah, the sides and everything. So you get a consistent mixture. And now you're gonna apply that to that part of skin on the face we were talking about since before. Okay, is it too yellow to your taste, or is it
A bit.
a bit?
Yeah.
Then you should add a little bit more of that burnt umber. And you can add more white. We're gonna need quite a lot of this color. So if it's too dark for you, you can add more white. But I think it's okay like that.
I can try.
Let's try it.
Do I remove that or just put it on top?
You can remove it. It's better. So to have a consistent result, it's best that you wipe that way. Okay. Now, when you wipe, it's preferable to use something like that because the paper will shred when rubbing against the canvas grain. So you can get toilet paper inside your canvas. And when the paint is wet, it's very bad. Okay?
Yeah.
Now apply the color we were talking about. Yes. It's much better, right?
I think so, yes. We're gonna wipe it anyway, no? So
No.
not fully?
No.
Or it should be like this?
We're not gonna wipe it. You're gonna see. Basically, can you show me the reference again, please? Okay, so it seems to me like her skin is way more golden than yours.
Yes.
Do you want that effect?
Yes, I do.
So if you want her skin to be more golden, we're gonna apply that color we just made right here, everywhere on the lines. Okay. So on the whole left part of her face. Exactly. You're just think that you're painting a building right now. You're not doing art. Just don't overthink. You just need to be fast and cover some ground. Okay.
Forehead, okay?
Yeah, the forehead everywhere. Um, and basically, you'll see this will make your painting much more lively. She'll be way more alive than she was before because her skin lacked some chroma. Because you focused on values before, and that is natural, and it's very good, and it's the right habit because you're building volumes with lights and shadows. But when you use titanium white, colors get grayish pretty easily, and now you're just restoring some saturation, some chroma in these grayish lights. This is a glazing, so you don't want to go in areas that are darker than what you're applying because you're supposed to darken with that color. Now that you have that, we have wet surface, and that's very good to blend. So now you wet the face on the whole left side and gave it a yellowish glow. What I'm gonna ask you to do now is to use some lights and some shadows to work on some midtones inside those lights. Hey guys, um, thank you for watching so far. The rest of the video is about the same length and it's exclusively for Patreon members. I would really like it if you'd visit my Patreon page. It includes a lot of free videos as well, and you don't have to pay to access everything. Although you get access to videos like this one in full, as well as reference pictures, pictures of my palette and colors I use, painting sessions in real time, um, in-depth analysis of what I'm going through in my mind when I'm painting, and much more. So, yeah, I hope you liked what you saw so far in this video, and see you in the next one.